Yep. And let's see. Here we go. Good morning, everyone.
Hello.
What's happening?
Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
That's your mute button, so she can hear you now.
What?
We can hear Jack. He doesn't have the mute button on.
Yeah, you can.
Good morning.
Hey, Jack.
How you doing?
Morning,
Not in Florida this year, eh?
Right. Later on, maybe.
This is the first time you haven't been down there by now, isn't it? In a while?
Yeah, usually I'm down there by the 1st of February.
Doesn't seem to be the best place to be right now.
Right. I have to wait till I get my shots before I can go.
Are you scheduled? We've signed up, but
Sometime the 1st of February, yeah. But you gotta wait till you get the 3 weeks after that before you get your next one.
oh, that's right. So you're gonna have to stay here.
Right.
Well, the way the weather is, it's almost like being in Florida. They had snow in North Florida.
Right.
I'm gonna do some errands and I'll be back.
Okay.
Kitty got locked out in the sunroom.
Oh, she did?
Yeah,
She does that a lot.
I just let her in. You want anything while I'm out?
No.
Hi, Jack.
How you doing there,
Morning.
Tim?
Happy
Morning,
New
Dean.
Year, everyone. Happy New Year to you all.
You too.
Tim, is all your paperwork done? Did you get everything done? Tim?
Linda, to me?
Yeah.
No, I haven't done any.
All right, because everything's down there.
Okay. Alrighty. I'll call you after.
All right.
Pretty nice winter so far, huh?
It's supposed to be
Yeah.
really cold the rest of this week, though.
Well, I hope not.
Well, the weather report this morning said that we were the longest stretch of below or above regular expected winter temperatures in history. For this
Wow.
period.
Wow. Come on, spring.
I just hope that it doesn't consider this a spring and we get rain all spring.
I'm tired of the 40 degrees and rain, frankly. I'd rather have snow.
Anybody got their vaccine yet?
Nope.
No.
And I can't wait.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, it is 10 o'clock and it is Tuesday, January 19th. And this is the Community Preservation Committee meeting. As a preliminary matter, this is Ken Bogrant, Chair of the CPC. Permit me to confirm that all members and persons anticipated on the agenda are present and can hear me. Members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Maria Zoda.
Here.
Jack Gardner.
Yeah.
Joe Topham.
Present.
Linda Williams.
Yep.
Tim Calvarino.
Here.
John Trudell.
Here.
I'm not sure, I'm not seeing Diane Coombs yet. Is she here?
She is just logging in now.
Okay, and I know that Dawn said she would not be able to attend.
That is correct.
Staff, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Glenna,
Here.
Kathy,
Here.
and I don't know that there are any speakers anticipated on the agenda. So good morning. This open meeting of the.
Pardon me, Ken. Diane just joined us. Just want to let you know.
Good morning, Diane.
Hi.
Right, good morning. This open meeting of the Community Preservation Committee is being conducted remotely, consistent with Governor Baker's executive order of March 12, 2020, due to the current state of emergency in the Commonwealth due to the outbreak of the COVID-19 virus. In order to mitigate the transmission of the COVID-19 virus, we have been advised and directed by the Commonwealth to suspend public gatherings. And as such, the governor's order suspends the requirement of the open meeting law to have all meetings in a publicly accessible physical location. Further, all members of public bodies are allowed and encouraged to participate remotely. The order, which you can find posted with the agenda materials for this meeting, allows public bodies to meet entirely remotely, so long as reasonable public access is afforded so that the public can follow along with the deliberations of the meeting. Ensuring public access does not ensure public participation unless such participation is required by law. This meeting will not feature public comment. For this meeting, the CPC is convening by video conference via Zoom app as posted on the town's website, identifying how the public might join. Please note that the meeting is being recorded and that all attendees are participating by video conference. Accordingly, please be aware that other folks may be able to see you and take care not to share screen your computer. Anything that you broadcast may be captured by the recording. All supporting materials that have been provided to members of the body are available on the town's website unless otherwise noted. The public is encouraged to follow along the posted agenda unless I, the chair, note otherwise. We're now turning to the first item on the agenda, but before we do so, permit me to cover some ground rules for effective and clear conduct of our business and to ensure accurate meeting minutes. I will introduce each speaker on the agenda. After they conclude their remarks, the chair will go down to the line of members, inviting each name to provide any comment, questions, or motions. Please hold until your name is called. Further, please remember to mute your phone or computer when you're not speaking, and please remember to speak clearly in a way that helps generate accurate minutes. For any response, please wait until the chair yields the floor to you and state your name before speaking. If members wish to engage in a conversation with other members, please do so through the chair, taking care to identify yourselves. Finally, each vote taken at this meeting will be conducted by a roll call vote. First item on the agenda then is the call to order and the approval of the agenda. The agenda has been circulated, and I would entertain a motion to approve the agenda as circulated.
So moved.
Second.
Moved
Mr.
by
Chair,
Linda. Yes, Maria?
just a correction. They have my name as Platform Tennis, and it's really Dawn Holgate that's the project manager for that. So just make that correction.
We couldn't remember this morning. I knew it wasn't me.
Well, it is
Okay, so Platform Tennis is
Dawn Holgate.
Dawn Holgate. Okay, with that correction, Linda, are you making a motion? And
Yep.
Is there a second?
Second,
Maria? All those in favor by roll call? Maria?
aye.
Jack?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Joe?
Aye.
Linda?
Aye.
Tim?
Aye.
Diane?
Aye.
And the chair votes aye. The minutes of the December meeting have been circulated. If there are no corrections or additions, I would entertain a motion to approve the minutes as submitted.
So moved.
Moved by Linda, seconded by
Aye.
Tim.
Maria. By roll call, Maria,
Yes,
Jack,
Yes.
Joe,
Aye.
Linda,
Aye.
Tim,
Aye.
Diane,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
and chair votes Aye. The material that was submitted to the meeting was a CPC amendment, which we will discuss under new business. Next item is the fund requisitions with the correction as suggested by Maria. I would entertain a motion to approve items A, B, and C under Roman numeral 1 food fund requisitions. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Moved by Maria, seconded by.
Hey, second.
Any comments or questions with respect to those? Hearing none, all those in favor, Maria,
Aye.
Jack,
Aye.
Joe,
Aye.
Linda,
Aye.
Tim,
Aye.
Diane,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
and the chair votes aye. With respect to the voting issue, there's always been a problem with respect to what was intended under the original bylaw and what ended up being actually physically happened. So I met with John Giorgio, town council, and asked him to draft the resolution, which was submitted to you, which is an amendment to the bylaw. And the effect of that is that at the meeting in 2022, when the two at-large members are up for election, with this bylaw amendment approved at town meeting this year, it would mean that the two people, or however many people are up candidates for election for the at-large positions, the person with the most votes would be elected for a 3-year term, and the person with the second most votes would be elected for a 2-year term. And therefore, we would then have staggered voting with respect to those two positions. And that would then end up with staggered voting for the 9 members of the committee. So I have circulated a petition, and I do have the appropriate number of signatures on it, but I wanted to discuss it with you and have it explained to you and understand if there are any issues or concerns with respect to it before I submit the citizens petition to the town tomorrow.
So this is to make sure we have a full slate every 3 years? I'm not,
No, what it does, Maria, what happens is that we have, what the whole object was is that a third of the people would be renewed every year. What ended up with the way that, because of the timing of it, the two at-large are elected each year. And so it doesn't allow for a third to be coming up. So what this does is it just says is that in 2022, when the two of you are up for election, that the person with the most votes gets elected for a 3-year term. The person with the second most votes gets elected for a 2-year term, and then subsequently they're elected for 3-year terms. So that we have staggered terms, so that the two at large are not elected in the same year.
Just so you know, they were staggered from the beginning, and when somebody left their position, like in sort of mid-term, they screwed it up.
okay, I guess my question is, why are we changing how those individual commissions?
We're not changing anything with respect to the individual commissions. This is a
Staggering, that's all.
clarification of the language. This was drafted by town council in response to my request.
So when the HDC appoints a person, how long will they serve?
3 years.
Okay, so every group that appoints someone, they serve for 3 years.
That's correct.
Okay, because it's
Yep.
written a little.
No, well, I am not disagreeing with that comment, but the fact is this was crafted by town council. I went back to him twice to make sure that it achieved what we were trying to do.
Okay,
And he confirmed to me that that's the case.
okay. Well, because I think that's important. It's up to those individual entities to give us somebody that they want, and
That's correct.
3
And that-
years, and we have some
and- yeah.
consistency. That's
And
fine.
that hasn't changed at all.
Good, okay.
All right.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Kevin.
I'm just a little bit confused on the date because I thought Maria and I, as at-large members, were up for election this year, 2021.
No, your term expires at the end of 2021. You're up in 2022.
So we're running this fall or no?
No,
A year from now.
a year
I'm
from now.
I'm with you, Tim. I'm confused about that. I thought we had to re-up. I thought this was our last year.
No.
This year coming up is your last year.
So you're up for election in the 2022 calendar year, next spring.
Okay. Next,
Okay.
You were both of you were reelected in 2019. I should know, Tim.
Yes. Thank you for your help.
Okay, any further comments? I don't need a motion on it, but I would like to have a motion on it in terms of support.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Linda, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Diane. Any further comments or questions with respect to it? Hearing none, all those in favor? Maria,
aye.
Jack,
Aye.
Joe,
Aye.
Linda,
Aye.
Tim,
Aye.
Diane,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
and the chair votes aye. I am not aware of any other business that is to be brought before the meeting. If there is none, I
I
would.
have, Mr. Chairman, I do have a question or a
Oh,
comment.
yeah.
I think it's fair to say that most of us like to make decisions, or our best decisions are made with correct information and without haste. And I think at last month's meeting, we took up the issue of salary and office expenses, and I'm not sure we had the numbers or the time to really give that issue the due it needs. And I would suggest that in March, we take it up again and put it on the agenda so we can all go over what our office expenses are and our salaries and how that affects our budget. I did want to clear up some misinformation. Be aware that Glenna is going into her 10th year with us and Kathy her 3rd. Glenna's Harvard class cost approximately $10,000, not 20. Kathy's hours are limited by her pension of 25 hours, not her Social Security. That's her decision. She's currently making 25 an hour. The entry level for a town employee is 28. We've never increased her salary or her wage. And her main huge contribution to the CPC is that she set up the general ledger for the budget. And she usually catches any of the clerical things as a project manager we may have missed. And I'd like to make a motion that in March, we put salary and office expenses on the agenda so that we can go over them and make sure we're all have the same information and can make a good decision on those as we move forward.
I'm just
Right.
surprised that that you're raising an issue, because I've received no complaint from either Glenna or Kathy with respect to the compensation that was.
It's,
Can I
it's-
finish my comments, please?
sure.
That was made, and we're operating within the constraints of the budget of the monies that are available.
I understand that, and it's not a judgment on our part, but quite frankly, the cost of living has changed. And we've had these employees for a very long time, and I just don't think that we've looked at it as a group. The last time we were kind of rushed with it, and I just think it deserves more time. I don't think any of us are aware of the expenses that it costs to run our little committee, and I think that that's important for us to do. I think the more information everybody has is the better. This isn't a judgment on anyone, and I don't hear our employees complaining, but we haven't done cost of living. They're not, quote, town employees, so they don't get those perks. And I think we need to look at that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not criticizing the chair or the committee.
We did, the adjustment
did
that we
this.
made was a cost of living adjustment, which was reviewed by Human Resources for the town.
However, you spoke to Human Resources and, you know, the cost of living for a town employee is 3%. So I just think that we need to, I don't understand why it's a problem for us to all have the same information, look it over and move forward and make a valued decision. That's,
I thought we did that at the last meeting.
I
And it
don't
was
think
explained.
we
I'm
had
talking
Linda.
now.
excuse me, Linda, but we were given some misinformation. And I
What
don't think
what
that
misinformation were we given?
you
Maria?
made a statement that Glenna got $20,000 for some course she took at Harvard, and she did not. The course was like $10,000. So that kind of misinformation isn't helpful to the committee.
And I also said I couldn't remember the exact amount, and Ken knows the exact amount. So don't start with this semantics.
I'm not starting with semantics. I'm trying to get us to be factual and to the point and to treat our employees fairly. I don't think that's unreasonable. I don't know why everybody jumps to the conclusion that it's unreasonable.
You are aware that we have limitations under the state statute, correct?
I am absolutely aware of that, but we have this block of money that we are supposed to run our committee with and pay our salaries. And I think it's our due diligence to know what it costs to run our committee and what we're paying our salaries on. That's what I'm saying. Information is good.
If
Correct
there's
information.
there's a motion on the floor. Is there a second?
What's the motion?
The motion is to set on the agenda a look at salaries for the future and our office expenses to see what they are so that we're all knowledgeable.
You can go in and find out anytime you want, but I'm not going to second it.
If you don't think we need to be informed, that's your decision, but
I never said that, so don't put words in my mouth.
I'm not.
I said that we covered this.
Come on,
Now,
people,
under
come on.
restrictions.
Why are we arguing? We're a committee and, you know, we've never had this kind of adversarial situation before. I really don't see, we're getting the information we need. We look at it, we make an informed decision and we move on.
Unbelievable.
I will second it because I think its information is good. I don't know, happen to know that answer, and it would help.
There's a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion?
Yes, Mr. Chair,
John?
if I may, I know we had this rectified and agreed at the last meeting, but I think it merits discussion. It doesn't necessarily mean anything's going to change, but it might give us a little bit more information of, to answer Linda's comment, with the constraints that were provided to work within. And it might give members a clearer understanding of why we can't necessarily give raises to a certain degree, or we still have to fall within that limit of the state and what we're afforded to give. So it doesn't mean anything's going to change. Doesn't mean our votes are going to change from last meeting in reference to pay raises and things. But I don't anticipate an hour discussion with it. So maybe if it was just a clarification, especially for Maria to feel comfortable with the information that we're given, it might only take 5 minutes. So I don't think for that reason it's an unreasonable request to see the information and just discuss it.
And Mr. Chairman, one other point. On the 2 meetings ago, I asked for just a general breakdown of what our paper products cost, our rent, our heat, and I didn't get that. So that would be helpful if we had an understanding of our general expenses for the committee.
We should have that. Should we not have that information in order to know what to do in the future? It's not saying something's wrong. It just says we need to have ongoing information.
Any further comments? Hearing none, all
Mr.
those
Chairman, Savarino,
Tim?
if I could, through you to Maria. Maria, your intent is not to undo anything. Your intent is to have, do I have that right? Do I kind of follow your thinking correctly?
Right. I'm just trying to, I don't know what our rent is. I don't know about the office products. And I should, because that's going to dictate how we manage our budget. And it's our responsibility. That money comes from the coffers of the taxpayers. And I feel a responsibility toward them.
Well, Mr. Chairman, could I continue?
Sure.
So I do too, Maria. I think we all do. And I think that, as John said, if you want to talk about it, that's fine with me. I think the time to talk about budgets is when we set budgets. And I know we made a change at the last meeting that changed the numbers that we all looked at when we put the grant awards together a few months back. But I'm fine as long as the intent is not to undo what we've already done, because it affects the warrant. The budget was submitted, it's all being printed. So if it's just in the spirit of a general, us all being comfortable with the budget, what the numbers are, and maybe what we're going to do moving forward, maybe to catch up with our employees or not, I'm all for that. But I just don't want to undo everything that is now printed in the warrant and the selectmen have accepted and the committee's done their work. So if I've summarized that correctly and you and I are in agreement on that, I'm happy to support this.
Absolutely. It's more fact finding. It isn't going to change what we already have in place. I totally agree.
Yeah, and I had the same concerns Tim had, so I'm glad that we're not undoing something, but.
Nor micromanaging what the office does with their budget.
Well, it isn't really micromanaging because we are responsible for those figures. And I'm not telling Glenna what to buy and what not to buy, but I just need to know what her rent is, what the heating is, and how they operate. That's all.
Does anybody have anything new to add? Hearing none. All those in favor, Maria,
Aye.
Jack,
Aye.
Joe,
Aye.
Linda,
Abstain.
Tim,
Aye.
Diane,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
and the chair will vote aye. Passes. Entertain a motion to adjourn unless there is no other business.
So moved.
One quick question.
Tim?
Sorry. Mr. Chairman, looking at the requisition today, do we have somebody overseeing the Interfaith Council? I looked at the name on the requisition and it didn't represent one of our committee members.
That would be Ken.
That's me.
Ah,
That should be, I review that. And
hey, we got the right guy on it.
Janice is the administrator of it.
Okay,
Thanks, Tim.
thank you.
And we don't have an anonymous member.
No.
That's what I was wondering.
All right, although, a motion to adjourn.
I did that.
Is there a second?
Second.
Tim? All those in
Second.
favor? Maria,
Aye.
Jack,
Aye.
Joe,
Aye.
Linda,
Aye.
Tim,
Aye.
Diane,
A Zoom call. Hold on.
Aye.
John,
Aye.
and the chair votes aye. Thank you very much. And the next meeting is February what? Glenna?
Next meeting is February 16th.
February 16th at 10 a.m. in the morning. Thank you.
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank
be
you.
well, everybody.